Okay, I'm pretty much good to go. As I engine Genora. It's been a minute. Can I drag this over here? Nope. I want to get like a good layout for this. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's good. Let's make it so I can like read the chat while I do this. Without having to like stretch my eyes to the other side of the screen. Yeah, okay, that's good. I'll play Ramubi. I never play Ramubi in this. Actually, yeah, that works too. Have I ever played Soku? Yeah, I did a few years ago, more actively. I love that game. I spent a lot of time playing that game with a friend. I remember staying up until like 5 AM once, playing that game with them. I haven't played it in so long, but I have very good memories of it. I remember liking Patchouli a lot in that game, although everyone was like fun for some reason or another. Played Soku with a friend for hours, yeah. That was basically me around the time of like probably 2015, maybe 16, I'd guess. Yeah, I'd love to revisit that with someone though. Definitely. I love the customizable decks as well. Because normally customs in like a fighting game might be kind of weird, but I like the way that was set up in that. Girl with the sword and broken J5A. Oh, that's Yomu. Yeah, I remember liking Yomu. Trying to think. Oh yeah, I also like the Yuko a lot. Her and Patchouli, probably my two favorite from that game. Actually, I do know today, well I guess technically it's Sunday for me, but like the idea. They have this one stream I follow on Twitch that does do tournaments for Soku. Haven't been to one in a minute, but I like checking that out. Okay, at least I got that first try. When I played this game, was it yesterday? Yesterday or the day before, I kept like dying on that card for no reason. Just because lasers, I guess. Or maybe they blend in, maybe I just wasn't looking at them. remember the first time I played this game on normal, back when I was like way newer. That non-spell like freaked me out so much, but then I'm just like, wait, you can just sit here. Because it kind of reminds me of Cherno's first, or I think, yeah, Cherno's first non-spell in EOSD. Because that one has you swerve like all the way sideways. So it's like, oh, it's the same. But not really. Yeah, like it's really simple. You just like you should sit still there, but like I don't want to gamble that. Like at stage 2, I don't see a reason to like throw away life that quickly. Kind of put myself in the corner. Cool. Hey, Tation. Stage 3 in this game is always weird to me because it's not really a stage. It's like barely any stage, but then stage 4 is like actually like several minutes, which is very long. As long as she doesn't go like too far to the side with the shot type, because I'm homing bullet. I don't know if she just like I don't know if she like consistently moves sideways and back to the middle, or it's just like the luck I got. I like Alice's fight in this game, but it's very much the kind of thing where if you lose track of things for like even like a split second, you just like instantly lose yourself. Otherwise it's pretty straightforward. It's the meme song. I suppose if we're talking like... Is that like... That was like what, like 2008? Give or take, right, Soba? I don't even know. That's an old video. Nowadays, though. I'm like losing out on damage. Oh, she was like right there too. Yeah, it's like somewhere around that era. I think I actually did. Yeah, somehow, even when I was first getting into the series, I think I somehow managed to avoid that until after I heard the original. I feel like it's not the case for a lot of people. Most of your experience comes from pre-2010 memes. That's fair. I always knew about it, but I don't think I got really into it until like 2014. I want to say maybe 13, 14. That's when I like really delved into it. I'm like, oh, I like this. Do I have a Fumo? Also, hi. Hey, Billy. I actually have a couple Fumos. I like them a lot. I have 4 of them. So that's actually a bit more than a couple. Okay. I pretty much just did the one panic bomb, but aside from that was good. Yeah, the ones I have are, the first one I got was Akoishi. I got a Satori after her, because like, kinda need to, sister. I forget the name of the set. It's not like the standard or Millie, it's like one they released after the Korendo one. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I have her and the Sakya that goes with her. I like, put myself in the corner here. Listen to pretty much the whole soundtrack, but touch the games once, you're really bad and quit. Yeah. There was a point of time where I couldn't even like beat easy mode, so everyone's been there, basically. The first one I played was Touhou 6. And personally, I think it was an okay entry point. The only difficulty, I guess, is that the base game for that doesn't show you your hitbox when you're focusing. So that was a little bit frustrating. But aside from that, I had fun with it, even though I sucked at it. Like, really badly. I would, like, consistently just die to the books on stage 4 every single time. But I was having fun. So that's, like, the big thing. Because if you're having fun with something, you don't care if you're bad at it. It's just like, I want to get better. Because you're enjoying it. I never really played the genre that much outside of like maybe casually something here and there before that. So I guess like I really got into it with these games. I think I'm decent though. Not amazing, but passable enough. I've beaten every extra stage at least once. It's something. I've 1cc'd every Windows game and every PC 98 game. At least once. On normal and above. I don't know if this is like the right strat without a homing shot type and not like doing damage to her. Not very much. How's her health looking like? Okay, she's close. Nice. To get bonus, the thing on the right called Grace, when you like skim your hitbox against the bullet, you get Grace. And depending on game to game, you can get rewarded in different ways. But just because it looks like one bullet doesn't necessarily mean it might be one. This is especially true in 15, because sometimes smaller bullets are comprised of a lot of tiny bullets. So in that case, you could like skim like one of these, but it might be like 4 Grace. I remember hating this segment so much the first time I played this game, because like it like blew my mind. I'm like, this is more like, it really just is like streaming to the side, but like it just like daunted me. I'm like, oh my god, look at like the like line of bullets. I should have been the other road. Hi, Nike. Yeah, good timing. And hello, Saber. I know this fight varies depending on your shot type. I don't remember what Reimu, like, I don't know what to do with her, I'll say. Cause like, okay, so it's Tsunasa. Okay, yeah, this one's probably the easiest of the three in terms of like initial non-spell, if you ask me. Cause I'm not about the laser. I remember played Sakuya first, the first time I played this game. I was introduced to the laser and I'm like, oh, I hate it. It was miserable. Also, let me know if volume level's good. I kind of guessed if it was before I started. Because older games are finicky, because you can't change the volume from the game itself, so I had to lower it on my computer. Yeah, the star thing is new. I think it was like last week. I had no idea that's the thing. It shows up on mine as well now. Yeah, that's not a great... okay. Try base boosting. Yeah, how about I do that on Necrophantasia? That'll go well. I never really remembered until the other day how much louder Necrophantasia is than like every other song in this game. Like, I know it's because like the instrument, but I'm just like, Jesus, this is so loud compared to everything else. So this card unnerves me because of how little space it gives you to work with. Played Spot again today, finally. Felt nice, nice. This week's been like absolutely atrocious for me. To be completely blunt. I've done pickup scrims like a couple times, but like I have not had the space, I've not had the mentality, I've not had like anything to really show for like, oh, I should like stream, like I've had nothing. I could have theoretically done Area Cup earlier, but like I was still muted in the VC for that because I was like so not emotionally there. It's a bit easier here because I'm kind of just like ranting to myself and chat as I'm playing a game I like that I tend to play when I'm like stressed, which means I play it a lot. July's been longer than your June so far. Yeah, like this week alone is just absolutely miserable. I'm nowhere near doing well, but I'm trying. That's all I can really do. Also, that was a really good run of that fight. I think I bombed like once, or got like a bonus like once. Outside that, pretty good run. I'll be blunt, I suck at Yomu's fight in this game. So I'm not really expecting a lot with that. I get the gimmick, I'm not good at it. I don't like game quarry. Is bullet hell the best stress relief? Like, I don't know, like people have like that one game, or like that one show, like people always have like their comfort thing, and they're like it'll always just like make them happier. For me, it could like literally be looking at like fan art for like Touhou, or just like playing the game. Like even if I suck, I'm just like, it just like takes me out of that mental space. Just really good. Ton of Project Diva, because you can't multitask in the mental rhythm games, yeah. Yeah, social media has been a time and a half to look at. Sometimes I find myself like having a Twitter tab open, I scroll down, I close the tab, I open another tab, within the next minute I open it again and I realize like, wait, you just closed that. I have to force myself to close it again because I'm like, you really don't want to be looking at this, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. Touhou takes me like out of my own head, I guess. Well, like not completely. Like I think a lot like while playing this game, because like do you know what I mean? Like it's like the thing where it takes you out of your head, but you can still like think to yourself in like a better way than you probably were. I don't know if that makes any sense, because it is almost 1 AM. I am sleep deprived, and I'm also playing this, so that probably doesn't make much sense, but I'm trying. I'm not even trying this segment, I'm good. Thank you. I don't think, okay. Yeah. Yeah, getting stuck in your own head is, that's the time. Had that the other night, it was very miserable. And then the thing to take me out of that was reading the whole Nairo thing, and like, it distracted me, but it's not exactly what I'd like to be reading. But such is life, I guess. Alright, Song Project Diva. Yeah, Rhythm games can be fun for that too. I can't believe we had to beat up the most popular girl in all of Touhou Project as of the 2020 annual poll. Nope. I only had a bomb anyway, that's not the worst. I don't really know how this bomb works. No idea. Again, I don't play Rainbow Beyond this. I'm kind of just like winging it. Yeah, they have an annual poll. Yumi won it this year. Most years it's like Rainbow or something. Koichi won the a couple years ago, and people were like, "Oh my god, Rainbow didn't win," kind of thing. I mean, I'm not surprised Yomu won. Yomu's like consistently top 10 on that, and like she was playable in 17, so like it kind of figures her popularity goes up a bit again. And, like she's like a classic character at this point. I like Yomu a lot, so I'm okay with it. Actually, when I was getting what do I call it? I said Nessos, it's on it, Fumos. I was buying my first Fumos, I was considering Yuuko and Yomu pretty heavily. I think if I got a new one now, I would definitely get Yuuko. What about Sanai? Oh, Sanai's cute. I know she was one of the characters that had like an early Fumo, and then like a re-release to look better. Like an improved, I guess. unless I mean the popularity thing, in which case Sanai is like consistently pretty high up there. I don't think she's ever won one, but she's always like top 10 territory if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I kind of pinned myself in the corner there. I get the idea of this card, but like I'm never particularly great with cards that force you to look behind you. Getting really good luck on these patterns. This one not so much. Yeah. Why did I even say it? If you're having good luck with a pattern, don't acknowledge it. Wise words. Not bothering, already failed the bonus anyway. I'd honestly go so far as to say I'm probably more comfortable on Yuyuko's fight than Yomu's fight. Are there even 10 recurring characters? I mean, if you include the manga and stuff, I guess. Yeah, like characters that are like one and done like don't tend to do very well in the polls, and sometimes like people like vote for meme picks. And they get pretty high compared to like PC98, like never does super well outside of a couple. Which is a shame. I feel a lot of my favorite characters are fairly popular though. Not all of them, just most of them. One more bomb, okay. I always thought it's weird that Yomu's gimmick on her cards, like it's reversed here. Because like on her actual fight it like slows you down, but for this one it's like a very slight speed up, it feels. I never quite got that. Yomu with the mix-up game. The multi-stage mix-up, that's like you have one mix-up you say for like game 3 in a best of 3 set and you're like, aha, it's time. Yeah, I remember... I'm trying to think. I think Yuyuko might have been the first Stage 6 boss I actually beat instead of Romelia. I think I got to Romelia but didn't beat her. I think Yuyuko's the first one I beat. Because I have like a vague memory of when I did it. Yuyuko's like easy top 10 for me. Probably top 5, honestly. I love Yuyuko. She's so good. I remember watching a very high-level run of this game, and they had like an interesting strat for this card. I forget. I think they like went to like the top of the screen, depending on the laser or something, if I remember. Because the laser is static; it always goes one way than the other. Get a not particularly useful border there, but oh well. Second favorite on boss. Yeah, I don't know. I adore Yuko's color scheme, her backstory, her theme, the motif, like everything about it just like sticks with me. Also, I meant to open in the corner of the screen for this because I think that's the optimal way to do it. But I'll see where this takes us. By takes this, I mean probably bomb back to the middle / other side of the screen. Probably should open the corner on this one as well. Isn't that the worst feeling? You have a strategy for something and then not implementing it in the very beginning when it's like the most crucial. Yeah, I got a bonus, it's alright. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe if you corner yourself because you think the card's gonna end. Maybe not. I remember hating the hitboxes on these because of the way they curve. I do not like these builds very much. It's like, look how sharply they turn. Like, why are they so sharp on the turns? Yeah, I'm not dealing with it. Okay, maybe I'm dealing with it a little bit more. Well, I like this card a lot. I always tend to goof it up, even though I understand the premise completely. But it's a aesthetically pleasing card to me. It's the hitbox on the thing that tracks you that always gets me. Like when it moves, not when it expands. Because you really need to make like a clear path for yourself. Yeah. I always get so close. Fireworks, how topical. I probably shouldn't say this out loud, but I'm pleasantly surprised that I'm not hearing many fireworks. Because it's not like my room is soundproof or anything, and I have 2 windows very close to where I stream. So hypothetically, if there were fireworks, it'd probably pick up pretty well. So you know, I'm glad that there's not so many at the moment. Give you back the lawnmower. Whenever the lawnmower happens, I have to close my window. Which isn't like the worst, but it's like, oh. I like having my window open when I stream. Particularly now, because summer. So this is kind of a pain. Like the absolute corner I put myself in is kind of a pain. Get a lot of grays on this card. Oh. That was a bad movement, but I didn't get punished for it, so thanks! So I believe this is their second to last card. Yeah, the second. Yes, I like this card a lot. I know the butterfly bullets are just like, it's just a silhouette around a circular bullet, but it's like a lot more aesthetically pleasing that way. So I always like that little touch, I feel like it like adds a lot to it. I'm very much in the corner. Yep. It's kind of just like sloppy Yuka fight, but it's okay, I think. Like, even at this point, I could just spam bombs would be fine. It's like a minute-long survival critical. I always like this too. Like, I think this is a cool way to implement a survival card for Yuka. Because, like, yes, she's a ghost. She can die. One cycle off of getting that perfectly. Unfortunate. Oh, now I get the border. Thanks. Close, not quite. Yeah, I'm not show the ending because not supposed to do that. Surprised I got the red butterfly cycle so many times. That's like the only place I die on that card, honestly. Because it really depends on like how like the angle they go at. Because sometimes they like overlap really tight. That's like the only way I die on that, really. Yeah, pretty much. The rest of it is pretty comfortable otherwise. Which, like, it's fair. It is a stage 6 survival card, sure, but it lasts like a full minute, so I mean, like, that's fair. Whatever happened to WoW.gif, it's still there, just not there, you know what I mean? It's still around. It'll make a cameo again one day. Probably at some point. I do like mess with stuff like in minor ways sometimes to see if people notice. So, died 8 times, 21 bombs, 16 spell cards captured. Sorry, it's an initial run. Fine with that. Cool. So now, I'll do see, there's one thing I don't like about the older games is there's no like clear thing when you like beat a beat the main game or like the extra with a certain shot type, because I've beaten this with Rainbow already, but like there's no like clear indicator of that. Small things, but yeah, okay. I was gonna say like I was like immediately after getting past that first part, I'm like I should be moving to the side because that's like the way I did it. When I cleared this, I think I cleared this like twice the other day. Strats be in my head, it's just you forget sometimes. It's okay, the power is like so abundant in this anyways, I'm not concerned about that. Just run into it. Good work. Fantastic. I mean, actually, no, this happened when I streamed Touhou 11, though. I struggled on the stage segment more than the actual, like, boss. I think I beat Koichi on, like, the second attempt that I actually reached her. You ever spend half a day drawing something and looking at it and realize that the legs look wrong? That's like one of the biggest stops toward me, like drawing more casually. I like stare at it, I'm like, that doesn't look great. Like I get to myself, I guess, where I'm like, this could look better. I wonder how much no homing shot's gonna hurt versus the boss. I think it's probably gonna hurt a lot for some cards. I can think of one off the top of my head. It sounds kind of more painful. Yep. Do it all the time. Yeah. I need to get myself to draw more. It's like drawing's like another one of those things that like puts me in a better mood. But that kind of varies because I'm not happy with it, then I tend to be like, ugh. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think I'm particularly great either, Nike. still like nice to do for fun. What's not nice is getting hit by that in a silly way, because it was kind of tight. Ah. Ironically, I think the Phantasm version of that card's a bit easier, because it's more along the lines of like... I forget what you call it. Misdirection, that's the word. Chen's is more... I mean, Chen's is like kind of misdirection still, but like not quite as much, it feels like. I just want like a decent stage segment. That's all I'm really looking for. Alternatively, I could just have bombed on Chen, but like, I'm stubborn. I want to do it properly. Okay, you know what? The border wasn't going to be that relevant anyway, so that's whatever. Nike art. I feel like you could coax me into making like an MS Paint doodle for the time being. That's like the one thing I'll like get done. For whatever that's worth. Wait, Chen only has 2 cards, is the thing. Unlike pretty much like every modern mid-boss has like 3. I suppose she does have the one non-spell, but I always thought that was a little bit weird. Oh my god, she had like a sliver of health, that's why I did that. Ah. Sad. There's like literally 1 HP of health. I was really confident she would be done. Damn out on. Very nice and cute. Yeah, there's like a certain quality to like kind of intentionally derpy drawings that makes them like endearing. It's like when a little kid draws something, you just like look at it and you're like, oh, it's cute. Very much a segment where you either are like on point and the whole thing is like free, or it's just like you fall slightly behind, you don't kill things, and then it's just like a big cluster of stuff that you don't want to deal with. See, watch me struggle with this to get like past Chen in like a decent state, but then like the Phantasm I'll get like first go. Yeah, same Saber. I follow like a bajillion artists on Twitter. Vast majority being like either Splat or Touhou, probably more Touhou, honestly. Like, yeah, just I love seeing stuff like that. I mean, like, I probably spam people's timelines with like what I like, but I don't care. Like, it's what I enjoy. Yeah, that's better. Yes, this is what happens when you're ahead on the cycles, yes. Yes. This is what you want to see. Yeah, pretty much. If you ever like skim my Twitter likes, like a good... definitely more than half of it's just Touhou stuff, honestly. Like, it's what I enjoy, so who cares? People don't like it, they can unfollow. I do what I like. Saw the Clown Face clip. I love that account. That account is so good. I'm like tempted to just bomb this card, honestly, because the second one's easier if you ask me. Which I say now, but you know. Whatever. Second card's far easier if you ask me. It's kind of sporadic, but I don't know, it's like weird. I kind of just like follow Chen's movement and it kind of works out, generally speaking. Yeah, whatever, good enough. Whatever. I'll accept a mediocre stage at this point. I want to get to the interesting stuff. It's a very sloppy segment. Oh boy. Okay. If I died there, that would have been like 100% Reimu just like being slow. Because I was moving out of the way so fast on that, or so early. This is the part where it's like the PC98 tier stuff, yeah. I really like this segment because this was like always a staple in the PC98 games. At like the end of a stage, you get like segments like this. So, like this is nostalgic to me, I guess. You don't really see stuff like that in modern game. Kind of miss it, can't lie. Do you mean like the crapid picture with like multiple like little doodles on the side, right? Because I really like the one with the baller where you're like laying inside the baller. I thought that was cute. Yeah, definitely. That's kind of the vibe I get too. Yeah, that and the one where they're like pressing like their hands and like face against the baller. That's cute. Like that a lot. So I like the notable thing for the nod spells, it's not like corner yourself because it slowly pushes you to the side. So you need to like weave your way back in. This one's simple. This one you can literally just like slowly tap a direction on the screen. And like that's good enough. Provided you follow the pacing fairly well. I remember overthinking this for a very long time. I'm like, what if I just tap? It's like, yes. Yes, you can. I believe I have one bomb. Yes, I do. Okay, I find the Phantasm version of this card easier. It's probably a weird thing to think. Missing Rapid Echo is good. It's kind of just awkward because like Nautilus 79 exists. It's like outside of like the main weapon being a Rapid on TC, like Nautilus is kind of just like there and a bit better. Because it has 180 Inkjet as well, but Rapid can't paint for that very well, which is rough. Like cornering yourself, that's also rough. How's this one go again? Oh yeah, okay. Oh, my god. I knew in the back of my mind, I'm like, I should bomb here, and I didn't. Yeah, I kind of put myself in the corner with the shot type and I don't have homing. So I'm losing like a lot of damage on cycles. Oh. Alright, well... let's see if we can save this run. Got a life back, so maybe honestly. That's just a Rainbow B moment. Rainbow A would be fine there. I like this card. It's very visually appealing. Wait, that's pretty much most cards, but I don't know, like... You know what I mean? Like, everyone has, like, their favorite cards, whether it be fun to, like... to try and capture the cards, or whether it's just, like, you like the way it looks, the kind of movement it employs. But it's like the way that one looks. This card's honestly not bad. I did not know until literally the other day that there's no hitbox when she reappears, and my paranoia on this card was always just like, oh, she's just gonna spawn on top of me, but she can't actually hit you. And I wish there was a clearer visual indication of that. But alas. Because to get more damage, you need to like lure her to the top of the screen basically, and be underneath her is the way to get the most damage. It's like here would be a decent amount of damage. Homing shots obviously make this much easier because it doesn't matter if she's underneath, they'll still get some kind of damage. Oh. I don't think I've ever died to the sun like runs off stream. So that's a new one for me. I've also got to get timed out on this. So I mean that's cool I guess. Yeah, Crystal would break that if it was ever in like a side game. Granted, this is like the first run I've had of her tonight. It's like I shouldn't expect the greatest things in the world, but these just feel like silly mistakes. But oh well. I'm not perfect. Hey, Oregon. I'm not really okay, but you know, I'm doing what I can. Streaming helps a bit. I got cheese on this card so hard the other day. Because the laser like spawned on top of me. Like the frame I got off of it. Or like was about to get off of it. So homing would make this much easier. It's like Okina's card where she forces you to spin around the screen. This one's kind of spooky because the stuff off screen can get to... yeah. I tend to die on the recoil of that. She has like 4 cards left-ish. I have 1 life to work with. I'm probably still going to be stubborn with bombs and probably die earlier than that, but that's not going to stop me. Honestly, this one's like simpler than our last one, it's just lanes. So 4 more cards, I think? Something like that. Really the only active threat is like the bullets that come from Chen, and Chen being an active hitbox. I do like this card though. I'm pretty sure Chen's movements are static though, she doesn't actually go after you. So if you like memorize, then like it's really not bad. I say this now, but I'm definitely gonna get Chen'd. Smiley Mutt's blessed. Yeah, I had fun drawing that. Oh, this is a survival card. Okay. Oh, so she really does have two cards left. Okay. I mean, I did capture her final card off stream, so like it's in the realm of possibility. Also, if I'm lucky, I might get another life from score. I like second guess myself there, and just I have 4 bumps. I'd rather bank on trying to capture the very final card, if anything. Okay. Can I get a life? That'd be good. No. Okay. Capture is doing the card without getting hit or using a bomb. I do have a couple bombs, but bombs don't do damage to EX bosses. You might get a little more damage because the iframes and it deleting bullets, depending on the type of bomb, may cheese a little bit more damage, but in general they don't do much damage. Even with that in mind. So capture is basically doing the card perfectly without getting hit, in essence. Squeeze out. I don't like how far to the side she is, honestly. Yeah, so like that didn't do damage to her. So I get a little bit more damage as the bullets have to like travel back down because I destroy a lot of them. Alright, well, 0 die time. Okay. Barely cheesed it. Barely. Does Ron have the same music as Yukari? Yukari is a variant of it, but it's essentially the same theme. So, like, yes and no. More so, yes. Looks intense. It is the extra stage. Phantasm's like a bit harder version of it. Debatably, I've heard some people call Phantasm easier, but I do think it's like a little bit harder. At least in some areas. Yeah, Death 5 time 8 bomb, 4 card capture, not really great, but you know, a clear is a clear. I never claimed to be amazing, just okay. So now, let's do Phantasm. I wish there were more Phantasm stages in general. Because every other game just has like an EX. I guess the closest there was how like Imperishable Knight had 2 stage fixes. I thought that was cool. Because it does 2 different final bosses, I thought that was really cool. It's like slightly different strat. Also, going back to it, Saber Defense, if you have your line art on one layer, you could just like toggle it off and see how it looks. Because also when I draw out debate, because like it's easier to look cleaner with line art, but like there's like one person I follow that does Touhou art that doesn't ever do lines, and it looks so good, and I'm just like, I would never draw with lines if I could draw like them. Like it's like very like painting like it looks so good. I'd say like it's rough, but it looks super good. So I don't have to like be on the top middle screen kind of strat, but that's the way I like to do it. Let's try the bottom. Let's see. You do have a separate layer? Yeah, you can just like mess with that then, I guess. Don't fall for the meme where you accidentally draw multiple things on the same layer and you're like, up. Because I definitely did that when I was drawing the emotes I did. Had a couple points. Whatever. Not asking for perfection here. Like, honestly, rather like just try bombing and seeing how far I can get, kind of thing. Already got a life because you get so much score. You know, if you should have on the final part, you could upload like both, I guess, with and without. See what people like, or if they have a preference and they get both. Whoops. ATF. Not well, but I'm trying. I'm hanging in there. Let's help it out. Yeah, on it. See, but that's like the worst thing, Saber. It's not even like being guilty of it, it's just like accidentally slipping up and realizing like, oh, I drew that on the wrong layer, kind of thing. Where you're like too deep in that you can't just like Control Z it, you know? Really sleepy. Yeah, it's like 1:30. I woke up like super early, did I? I wonder if you could. I wonder if you could. Proceeds to do it. Gets hit by like random stray bullet because I'm just in disbelief. Just control C Z to the beginning. Yeah, exactly. It's like IRL stuff. I can't really get too into it, but it has been a rough week. That's like the best I can simplify it. Yeah, if I just hug, if I just like move more slowly, then it's very. Okay. Silly mistakes. Getting there. Sometimes you stay up till 7 AM for live streams. Dang, must be really good live streams. But I'm also just like an incredibly sleepy individual, given the opportunity. So I don't know if I'd be able to handle that. I can stay up for long periods, but I can't bring myself to get up early very well. Why'd I get like more tunnel than other things? Yeah, it's like tough, but what can you do? I'm probably gonna play in forget the name of the tournament, but I'm gonna try and play in a tournament tomorrow. I might stream that. Because it has been about a week since I streamed something with Splat. So probably gonna do that. Not a necessary bomb, but whatever. What if there's any Touhou tasks and speedrun? Oh. The answer would be yes, definitely. Well, the speedrun would be like... Speedrun would be like different, just because the type of game it is. People do a lot of like challenge runs where they're like, oh, I'm gonna be the stage with like no vertical and I can only move left and right. Like, people do stuff like that. That are just going for like literal perfect runs with like no bomb, no death kind of thing. Timing out all the cards. Yeah, there are some pretty ridiculous variants of trying to challenge yourself that I've seen. I remember one was someone tried to time out one of the cards that the Stage 6 boss in Touhou 14 had, and I believe it took them, because the card is definitely not meant to be timed out, like it gets ridiculous past like a minute. I believe it took them like about 1,300 attempts, give or take, to get it down right. Because the card just reaches a point where it's so like ridiculously tight that like it's not meant to be done like that. So yeah, this is what I mean by this one's like more misdirection. Cause like if you go all the way to the side, then it's like nothing to worry about. Aside from the ones that go like into here from the side. It's nothing too bad. At least I think this one's easier than Chen's. IMO. So I'm gonna spin left or right. Okay, alright. It's important to know what way you spin. Actually, I don't know if the purple bullets are just if you get close to her. That's what it feels like. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Get a life anyway. Yeah, 1,300 attempts just to time out one card that is most certainly not meant to be timed out. I was simultaneously impressed, but also just like in my head I'm like, that must take a very long time. Because like even hypothetically, let's say like one attempt is like a minute, right? Like just do the math on that. Yeah, it's fine if you don't know anything about that. I've had like some people stop by and be like, I have no idea what's happening, but it's neat. I'm like, that's fine. That's something I enjoy. If I can get people into it, then awesome. If not, you know, introducing something new to people's cool. Dang it. That was not that bad an attempt until the very last part. The guy who had 1,100 hours on, let's go, 41,000 attempts for Shiny Articuno. Is there a Shiny Charm in that game? I really hope they were doing that. Because for stuff like that, like, I don't get why you would ever go for full odds of, like, 1 in the... Is it... It's a modern game, so it should be 1 in 4,096, right? Because in older games it's 1 in 8,192 with just, like, the standard odds. But either way, that's not particularly great if you're doing that flat without any help for, like, Shiny Charm. Because even back in, like, the days of Gen 6 when I bred more for, like, Shiny Pokemon just, like, for fun, I think the worst or, like, longest hunt I ever had was, like, a little bit over, like, 1,000 would be, like, bad luck. Yeah, it's basically a bullet hell game. The simplest way I can put it is, like, don't get hit kind of thing. Don't get hit 5-head. Also, everything kills you in 1 hit, so yeah, don't actually get hit. I think the same strat applies to this one. It's like you can just like tap to the side. Not as gently as the other one, but it's not that bad. Good. Where do you get Touhou? It's a Japanese game, but some of them are available on Steam. More so the new ones, I'm pretty sure. So you could buy it there. Alternatively, there are places on the internet where you can just like download them. But you have to like find like English versions because the game is natively Japanese. Good. I find that card easier than Ron's variant. But maybe this is like a matter of like if you know it. It's very straightforward, I guess. Because I don't think I've said it out loud, but the Phantasm Stage is essentially like the extra stage, but like ramped up in a lot of areas. Are new ones good? Yeah, they're all good. Ever since Touhou 10, all the backgrounds are 3D. I'm pretty certain. But the general concept and gameplay is like the same. Every game like has like its own individual like mechanics that like add a little bit of variation. Yeah, I, like tapped too hard into that laser. Sucks, he's had a lot of bumps, so well. So honestly, if you're new, like watching other people play is not a bad idea. You get like an idea of like what the heck's happening. So just like familiarizing yourself with like the basic characters would definitely help. Because every game's like kind of like its own entity. It's like you could get lost very quickly if you don't know what's going on. I'd say the big difference between this and Uranus is the laser. I don't actively find it that much an issue, it just serves to restrain your movement a bit. Kind of wasted the border there, but whatever. It's there to help me live, wouldn't really matter that much, I guess. Got a life, that's good. Yeah, whatever, I have so many bombs. I'm gonna try to not get cheesed by the laser the moment it starts to be active. Yes. No, okay, that cycle. Got a new pickaxe, right? Nice. I still haven't done placements, so I'll probably stream that next week. So I hate the knives on this card. I don't like the knife hitboxes on Touhou 6 and 7. Granted, they're not really common in this game. Still, okay, I'll take the bonus on that, that's good. Against lanes. I say that out loud and I still get caught up by it. Fantastic. I find this one easier than the Chen one, honestly. And I know a pattern I'm comfortable with, I guess. Because unlike Chen, Ron actually does home in on you. Feels that way at least. To a degree, maybe not. Maybe I'm a liar. Actually, maybe not, no. This felt that way for a second because she took like a sharper turn than I thought she would. Put myself in the corner, it's not good. So what, like 4 cards left? Wait, no. 3. Okay. I do wish I was a bit clearer of an indicator what direction the ring was going. You kinda gotta roll with it. Yeah, like starts moving slightly up. I feel like it's probably static, but I clearly don't have that memorized. So I'm kinda just like, whatever. I would say long-lasting bombs are really good for this card because there's no damage to worry about. Because it's survival. Yeah, because then that clears like the last part. Yep. So 2 more cards. The last one's not really that threatening. The last card is the kind of deal where it's like if you have a couple bombs, you're pretty much guaranteed to win. This is really like the final card, provided I actually use my bombs / clear the card. I wasn't 100% I could actually get through that. Between the purple, I've never attempted that. Probably go between the red bullets there, but gamble. Now I'm gonna gamble because no bomb. Nothing to lose. Yeah, okay, you kinda go between. Good. Thank you. I like the concept of the sauce card a lot. I guess, yeah, I guess it also is survival. It's like, this is like aesthetically really pleasing to me. Yeah, because the thing is, if you bomb it, you can just cheese the part where the ring of bullets actually like collapses upon itself. That's pretty cheesy. Yep. Well, I have 3 bombs. I'm dying reset that. I think there's only like 1 or 2 left, so like in theory you can just bomb it. And you know, I'm definitely doing that for the safety of it. Yeah, is it just the 1 more left? I could gamble. I could easily gamble this because I like the way the last pattern on this moves. Yeah, okay. I'll play along for the last pattern. Fine. Also, I do like reading through dialogue, though. I don't know, like when I just do like runs for fun. I don't know. Like, it's not to decide with myself like how to approach it. I guess I don't know. I feel like if it's like, cause like the kind of thing where if I'm streaming it, like I don't like. Oh, it's like debating. I'm like, do I want to read it again? Cause like I've read it, kind of thing. What goes with aqua green or black? You're stuck in an impasse on what color the skirt should be. Aqua green or black? You could just pull up like a color wheel and find like a complementary color. That's always an option. 6 death, 16 bomb, 5 card capture. I think that's more than I had on the extra stage run, so that's better. So that's neat. It's hot as heck in your room. Yeah, same, honestly. It's just like humid-ish. Dang, it's only been an hour and a half and I've already done a 1cc of hard, the extra, and Phantasm. I did that quicker than I thought I would. Do I have anybody else unlocked in Phantasm Soccer yet? Did I clear it with her? Oh, I could do that. Phantasm, Is that a clear? That doesn't look like a clear. Comparing the score. Yeah, complementary colors are a good way to go about it. I would think, at least. I really wish it just told me whether or not I have it clear with her. I'll go for it though. Bigger hitbox. I'll try and like get a better run, I guess. Not a good start. Well, that's good. Yeah, I feel like this kind of score says I got very close to the end, but not quite. Unless this is a really low scoring run or something. Gonna go to bed? Yeah, no worries. Have a good night. Although, spoiler for what I may or may not be planning, and by may or may not I mean I want to do it, and I'll do it when I stop being lazy. I do want to make one of my emotes like a sleepy emote. I like sleepy emotes. I still want to do a good morning emote, but I don't know if I should just make that like a high emote or like what. Because I feel like that needs to be an emote, but I don't know how to go about conveying that. Do I know Awesome? Yeah. Not like personally, but like as a person, yes. Or not as a, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I know of him. That's a better way to put it. God, the homing knives are so good compared to Reimu B. I hate shot types that like have no homing at all. That's why like I can't deal with Marissa in a lot of the games, sadly. I feel like every time I play a Touhou game and I pick Marissa, I'm just like, okay. And then I fail a couple of attempts, I'm like, okay, I'm done with you, Marissa. Yeah, I read the thing he had on Twitter. I mean, I hope he's gets to a point where he's doing better. Salute emote with the sun in the background, maybe. I have to think on it. It's been something I've wanted to do for a very long time, but I'm just like, how to go about it. Because I want it to feel like unique and like personal to the stream. So I'm like, how do I go about that? Also, I do like drawing my own emotes. Something like special about it, I guess. At least to me, because I can't get myself to draw very often, but I have fun when I do it. Oh. I should have spawned that. Heck. You know what? No. Play it out. Who cares? Who cares if we only have 3 last? That's fine. We'll be perfect. We'll capture every single card. Gonna get flawless run. Flawless on the next attempt. Yes. Yeah, it'll come eventually. Yeah, I don't think I'm particularly great at it either, but I have fun with it. I'm not like, I don't know, I don't think I need to like impress anybody. I'm not like doing it as like a job or anything. People like it, then good. If not, oh well. I like how the last couple I drew came out. I like the pensive one I drew a lot though. I feel like I got much better about making like a defined expression versus the others that I drew recently. Because trying to get like a good expression within like such a small pixel size is kind of tricky. Because I'm like, okay, like I like open the canvas, I'm like 112 by 112 because that's the size of the emote. I stare at it. I'm like, this is so small. I feel like it's very easy to goof an emote, because like you can have like a great emote idea, but like if it doesn't transition to the size very well, then I feel like it gets lost. Because for the people who don't have like BTTV and stuff where it like shows you like the full quality emote, like they might not even be able to tell what it is. I accidentally wore your mother's shirt once and your sister made fun of you for it. Look really good. I mean, it's fun to try other clothes and stuff like that. Can't lie. Okay. Yes, the knives are good because I actually do damage in this part. Isn't it great? Oh, isn't it lovely? Isn't it lovely? I'm starting in the middle this time. Whatever. I'm fairly certain Ron doesn't take damage from bullets in the Phantasm, or not bullets, spell cards. Bombs, whatever, you know what I mean? So look at that in the second saber. I want to see like the full quality of it. And like give it more than like a side glance, because it's easier to read text at a side glance while playing this, rather than looking at like a emote. Oh, they spawned on top of me. I was wondering. Well, that's just unfortunate. I could have bombed that easily. Let me take a look. Oh, it's Pikachu. Oh, that's cute. I like his mouth. So yes, homing bullets on a card like this, much better. I am a Bappy and I want homing. I want damage without trying to aim at the boss. I'm a very simple individual. Pikachu as a pie. Yeah, it's cute. Okay, let me not throw like 2 lives on this card this time. Because that happened last time and I'm not too pleased it did. I'll gladly throw in my border bonus for it. It just feels like the kind of thing you get off track on. You like lose yourself so quickly. Okay, that's an easy last cycle at least. You draw fan art of it, but you already have Miku. Yeah. I like the work in progress you had on the Miku drawing though. I'm sure it'll look good. Guess who went down into the bullet? It's me! Good job. Maybe the bomb does do damage. Huh. On the not spells at least, that's how it normally works. It's just cards, they don't do anything. Alright, homing bullets aren't gonna be so broken that they're gonna go like straight behind me. So I do still want to lead Yukari to the top and get underneath her for damage. This card has a lot of time to it though. Not really in a rush. I think the pattern is very straightforward and simple. Because this card doesn't really complicate itself harder, or it doesn't move faster at any point, it's like all the same throughout. So if you could do it on one cycle consistently, you're perfectly fine. What would be interesting is if she actually went faster and faster. And maybe that would ruin the flow of the card. Yeah, I got timed out on this so well. I knew that would hit me. Why did I just sit there and take it? It's like a deer in headlights moment where it's like, yep, this is gonna hit me. Thank God I got the border bonus there. Otherwise it'd be another life I threw away for no reason. I do not trust when the lasers spawn at all. Because, like, I understand this card now, but back before I understood it, oh boy. Looks pretty similar. If you mean to the extra station, yeah, it's like functionally really similar. It's like ramped up a bit. Could force the thing here, I will clear the screen. Good. I try to not die, despite the fact I identify this as just lanes. Because I think I turned too sharply on the last attempt. I still have a pretty decent amount of resources right now. Yeah, I love the way Ron spins. I love that they kept that in Soku. That was a very close and risky way to go about that. Nice. It feels way more satisfying to actually get a capture on a card like that. Hey, Eddie. I think it was a bit of a gamble when I went for it. I mean, I have so many lives, I think it's okay anyway. Being in the corner is pretty bad, and I just threw a life because I was stubborn. The thing applies though, if you have like enough bombs on the next card, it's like free. It's like literally bombing would make the next card like impossible to lose on. What'd you miss? I've been going for like an hour and a half-ish. Just like some casual runs for fun. I'm having fun with it, talking to chat. I'm glad I did it. I gotta actually try and clear it legitimately. I don't have enough bombs. In case I mess up. Yeah, let's try. Tumor cycle. I know how the last one goes, so it's just really figuring this one out. Well, guess we're not doing that. I wonder how the optimal mana graze would look like in this card. I bet it looks super cool. How am I tonight? This week's been pretty horrible for me, but I'm doing it again. Tonight's been a bit better than other nights. I'm glad I streamed this at least. Because it lightens my mood a little bit at least. So 6 death, 14 bomb, 5 card. It's pretty similar to the last run. I'm content with that. It's like IRL stuff that I can't really control. That and like the whole Smash thing doesn't really help. It's like a multitude of factors. I can't really get into that on stream, but I'll be fine eventually. People have been good. Like I've had a lot of people like DM me, which is nice. Yeah, I can't really talk about that on stream. That's kind of personal. Yeah, I think I'm pretty content there. It's like shorter stream, but it is like 2 AM. We did clear the extra once, cleared the Phantasm twice, got hard 1 CC clear on the first try. It was fun. Yeah. I should be back tomorrow. I should be streaming SMC, the Saturday morning coffee. It always confuses me because it's on a Sunday. I'll probably be streaming that tomorrow. And next week I should be like back to like normal hours. This week was just like busy and frantic and chaotic. And not amazing. So a lot of factors. I think so, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, also over the course of the next week I might like be drawing more off stream on my own to try and like do more emails and stuff. I'll figure it out. And I hope that by the time I start streaming at my normal hours again, it'll kind of help my mood a bit, because this week has been bad, to say the least. But yeah. So, yeah. I'm gonna have to stream Monday. Although I am gonna continue doing the thing I said I would do, where I'm gonna start uploading like full VODs to the YouTube, so like I'll have this on there hopefully tomorrow, probably at some point. I don't know if anyone's interested. It's not Splat, but like I want to like kind of make it a thing to archive stream VODs I like, because I definitely regret not doing it months ago. But yeah, that's all I got. Thank you for hanging, thank you for chilling with me, thank you for chatting with me. I hope you guys have a good night, or day, whatever time it is for you. Appreciate you all stopping by, because I know 2 is not like the big popular thing for me, because people know me for Splatoon, but I'm always happy to see people just like hanging here. Yeah, I might. I mean, like, it's on my Twitter already, but I don't know, like, maybe I'll put it in the title at some point. One day, I don't know, I'm not, like, very front, like, what's the word? I'm not very upfront with people about stuff like that, so I'll see. But yeah. Yeah, I can't really have much feel. I'm like tired and staring at my screen, it's like 2 AM. Also, I'm happy, no fireworks, that was good. That's good. Yeah. I'm gonna end it there. You can see the off-center thing in the side, because it's not perfectly thing. Yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow probably, or just like whenever, next week. See you then. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves.